Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. A week or two ago, LEGO held their latest Double Insider Point event. I wasn't really planning on buying anything, but I couldn't really help myself. I did try and focus on a few retiring sets that I'm trying to get my hands on before they go. In conjunction with Double Insider Points, on the LEGO website, they also held a little bit of a mini sale featuring some sets that are going to be retiring this year. Unfortunately, I did miss out on the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition. That has actually sold out by the time I got up, which was really annoying because that's one of the sets I was really hoping to get before it goes this year. I think it was down to like £330. So yeah, I'm really gutted to have missed out on that one. I'm kind of hoping it might come back again on Black Friday, but on the website at the moment it is currently sold out. So I'm not anticipating it ever coming back, so that's a bit of a shame. I do know Smiths carry it, but they charge full price for it. It's not really a set I'd want to pay full price for, but on a sale with a significant discount, it would have been a must-have. So unfortunately that one might have passed me by now, so that's just the way it goes unfortunately, but fingers crossed it may come back again on Black Friday, but chances are it's probably done now. There were a few other sets online that I decided to take advantage of. I did manage to place an order for one set that was on there, had my eye on a few bits and pieces. It wasn't a great sale, but it was better than nothing really. I think it did vary a little bit between the UK and in the US. But as far as sales go, there are a few retiring sets on there if you haven't got your hands on, so wasn't the best thing. I think they're going to keep most of their sales back for the Insider event that will probably take place. I think maybe the second week of November, if I recall correctly. That's when it took place last year, just before Black Friday, and I'm kind of anticipating some really good sales on there. I really am praying that the UCS Attack comes up for sale again. That is, yeah, that's my banker for this year. If that comes up for sale, I've got all my Insider Points now hauled away, ready to buy that if it comes up. I've got a feeling that might well do. I know it was on sale earlier this year, but at the time I didn't really have the money to spend the £535. I think that was what it was reduced to at the time. So hopefully come November, I'm all set to go. All my Insider Points are saved up. I think I've got about £300 worth of Insider Points now I'm keeping hold of, so if that comes up, which I'm hoping so, I will be buying it. Well, I hope so anyway. So get this box open. Oh god, big box. Weighs a ton. This is really cool. So let's go into here. So let's move that side down here. Open this side tabs up. There should be a promo in here, which I'm expecting. So yeah, that's really good to see. It is the last of the hat shops of the world. This one being the bakery. So that's really cool. I do like this one. Nice, colourful. I do like the snow-capped sort of building, which is really quite cool. Unfortunately, I missed out, I think, on the second or the third one, so I do almost have a full, complete collection of these. I think there's a second or a third one that LEGO did earlier this year that I missed out on, so I don't have a full collection of these at the moment, so that's a bit annoying, but I'm glad to have gotten that. It looks quite nice, so yeah, that was good. If anyone watched my channel in the early days, you may see that I did actually have one of these sets, but I subsequently sold it a few years back. And I did rebuy the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is really cool. I've been waiting for a sale on this. I did say I did have it in the early days of my channel, but I sold it at the time. I got a good price for it, so it wasn't immediately retiring a couple of years ago. But now it's on the verge of going. I want to take my VAT. I really would have hated to have missed out on this one. I think this was down to £185 plus Double Insider Points and the promo. Really good time to get this. This was absolutely awesome. Really cool set. I really would like to see LEGO maybe do a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64. That would be just amazing if LEGO could do that. It would really go incredibly well with this. But yeah, this is really awesome. I previously brought mine years ago from Smiths, if I recall. I think the Smiths had it on sale a few years ago. I think it's before all the price increases. I think I paid a similar price for it way back then. So to see it come down to £185 on LEGO, yeah, I couldn't really resist. Really, yeah, that was probably one of the better deals for me that I needed. So I'm really glad to have gotten this. I say I would have hated to have missed out on this. Very cool, unique set. As I did have an NES way back in the 80s. I think it was my very first ever game console. I still remember getting it for my birthday one year, playing Mario and Duck Hunt. I think it was a package. So yeah, this one has a lot of memories for me for this. I love the NES classic game console. Really cool. So yeah, very glad to have gotten that. That was a good buy, I feel. So Double Insider Points and the price, really good. So then at the weekend I did take a trip into the LEGO store and picked up a few bits and pieces. So first up I did get another promo, another of the bakery. So I do have two of these now. I'm going to sell one of them. It helps offset the cost of things. So I think these are going for like £20 odd on eBay, so that helps me get some of the money back. So I'm quite happy to get a second one of these, so that's good. Glad to get a few of those. I must admit, I think the Lego store didn't have many of these left by the time I got there, so I was quite fortunate to have this. So yeah, that was quite cool. So I did pick up a few brickheads. I'm going through my brickheads now and picking up all the ones that are retiring this year. I did get the Tusken Raider and Sonic. I did buy Tails earlier this year, so I definitely needed Sonic to go with it. So these are, I like the brickheads. Some people don't like them, some people do, but for me, I'm really getting into them now. So I'm trying to get I'm trying to collect as many of them as I can as I go to the Lego store. So generally now, every time I buy Lego in the Lego store now, I try and pick up a couple of brickheads. That's what I'm going to do going forward. Because I don't seem to have much of a shelf life. I think the Sonic and the Tusken Raider both came out this year, so they've only had like a 6 to 7 month lifespan, so they don't tend to last too long. So yeah, that's what I'm focusing on this year. I did get another of the Harry Potter brickhead. I've got Kingsley and Nymphadora, so that's really good. Get that. So I'm trying to get all the Harry Potter ones. And I also got Harry Potter and Cho Chang. So quite a lot of brickheads there. That's most I've spent on brickheads for a little while, getting all these together. So I do now have all the Quidditch ones now, so I'm really happy with that. So that's all this year taken care of, for Harry Potter at least. I think there's just one more Star Wars one, the Phantom Menace, a 5-pack that I need to get my hands on. I need to get Legolas and Gimli, so I'm hoping to get that before they go. I think I'm then just about done with all the brickheads that are retiring this year, at least the ones that I want. There's a few on there that I'm not bothered about, like Inside Out. I think those ones they don't really do much for me, so I'm not really fussed about those. But I'm getting the ones all the ones I want. So I'm slowly working through my wish list. So got to get hold of these. I love brickheads. I didn't at first. I must admit it was something I wasn't really too fussed about. But now I've started collecting. That's a little bug that I've caught. So yeah, I really do quite like them. I think they're quite decent. Also, I did pick up in terms of main sets. I did pick up the Fortnite Supply Llama. I was going to pick this up on release day. I'm glad I hung on now for it to come with double insider points. Really good looking build, quite big, quite substantial for the price. I think it's like £35 for this. So yeah, that's quite a decent amount of pieces in this. I'm not sure how many pieces are in it, doesn't actually say. But it does look good. I've seen it in the display cabinet a few times now. And it looks really good value for money. I have to say, I think all the Fortnite sets pretty much are. They're really well priced. Unlike the licensed sets like Star Wars and Marvel, the Fortnite ones don't have to have too much of a license tax on them. So that's really good to see. I would like to get the Peely Bone and the Battle Bus, but I'm going to wait for those. I'm no great rush to get those. Maybe next time. I think maybe when they go to other retailers and become available on sale, I might try and get them then. But I will get them at some point, but no great rush. So glad to get that. I did pick up one set as well. What was kind of the main set I was looking to get. I needed to spend £180 in order to get the bakery. So I spread my money over quite a few sets rather than one great big thing. And I did go for the Santa's Post Office. I wasn't really too sure if I was going to be buying this year or not. When it was revealed, I did say I wasn't too sure if I'd be fussed about it. But I was walking around the Lego store trying to think what I wanted to buy. I didn't want to spend a huge amount of money, not with an expensive November coming up. So I was looking around, seeing what I wanted, and I saw it in the display cabinet. I thought, well, why not? I would have gotten it at some point with double insider points and the promo, and also with my wife's blue light card. I do save a little bit of money on Lego. I think it's like 6% on gift cards. So this brought this down a little bit as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The more I see it, it's still charming. I do like the Christmas sets. I think I've got them all for the last few years now. So yeah, I thought, why not? It's nearly Christmas, coming up to Christmas time now. So yeah, it looks good in the display cabinet. I still can't believe, I think it's like 1,440 pieces in this. I don't see where they are, I have to admit, even seeing it in the display cabinet for myself. So maybe there's a lot of small elements in this, maybe. That might well be what takes up the piece count. But it does look nice and charming, very Christmassy. I do love the snow-capped buildings. It looks like they're quite covered in thick snow, so that was really good. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased to have gotten it. I was going to wait, but there's nothing else I really wanted to spend a lot of money on. So yeah, that was really good. So I was trying to spend exactly £180. I think I was like £1 over, so I got the promo that I wanted. So yeah, so I think I've got a good haul for the Insider Point event. So yeah, very happy with what I brought, in fact. So nearly coming into November now with all the new releases. I'm not sure I'm going to be buying any of the new sets on release day. I'm swinging towards maybe getting the Botanical Garden, the X Mansion. I'm not sure. I know there's exclusive promos available for each of those sets on day one. I think it's Cerebro with the X Mansion. But I'm probably going to hang on for it. Unless it really blows me away when I see it in a display cabinet, I probably will end up going for the Botanical Garden. I think that looks a bit more value for money, if anything. I mean, they're both very expensive at £290. But I don't know. I'll see I see when I'm in the Lego store in November and see what takes my fancy. But I'm trying to keep as much money back as I can for the insider events in later in November and with Black Friday as well. I think there's going to be some really good deals coming about. There always is, especially on retiring sets. So that's my focus really for the end of the year now, trying to scoop up as many of the retiring sets. That's what I probably should be doing with my money rather than buying all the brand new sets on day one. So let me know in the comments, what sets did you buy during the Double Insider Point event? Did you buy anything at all? Or are you saving your money for the new November releases or Black Friday like me? Can I please ask if a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.